Good morning from the National Collation Center at the head office of the Electoral Commission. As you may be aware, polls across the country closed 15 hours ago. Per law, at the close of polls, the ballots are counted at the polling station in the full view of party agents, the media, observers, and the general public. And then the results are documented on the pink sheets, the polling station results forms. The pink sheets are then signed by the presiding officer and all the party agents present at the polling stations. Copies are given to each candidate present, and a copy is also posted at the polling station. A copy of the pink sheet is then sent to the Electoral Commission at the Collation Center. I want to emphasize that this pink sheet determines the final results of an election. It forms the basic document for declaring results at all levels. As such, for this election, the pink sheet generated from all the 40,648 polling stations and signed by the presiding officer and the agents would determine the final results for this election. Nothing would change. From the polling stations, as I indicated, the pink sheets are sent to the constituency collation center and collated at that level. The constituency results summary sheets are also signed by the returning officer and the party agents. The agents are also given copies of this form. A copy is then pasted at the constituency collation center. From there, the results are sent to the regional collation centers. And then at that level too, the results are collated in the full view of the party agents, who then sign and receive copies of the results. A copy is also posted at the regional collation center. It is from these forms that the results are sent to the National Collation Center via fax. The results, the regional results summary sheet that are completed at the regional collation centers and copies given to the agents are the very forms that are faxed to the National Collation Center. Once received, the results are also collated in the full view of the party agents who are here with us, and a copy given to each agent present. The results from the National Collation Center are also posted at the National Collation Center. Once this is done, the returning officer for the presidential election, in the person of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, declares the winner of the presidential election. For the information of the general public, as we speak, no results have been received at the National Collation Center. And I repeat, no results have been received at the National Collation Center from the regions. Our feedback from the field is that the results are trickling into the regional collation centers. Hence, our inability to publish these results at the National Collation Center. We want to assure that as we receive the results, region by region, they will be published. We urge all citizens to exercise patience and follow the EC's periodic announcement. We will keep you updated as we have done over the past 24 hours. We also call on both our permanent and temporary officials across the country, particularly the constituency collation centers, to stand firm and carry out their duties as expected of them. We also urge the agents of the political parties to cooperate with our staff to ensure the smooth transmission of results at both the constituency and regional levels. We are grateful for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Director, Electoral Services. On this note, the update for this morning comes to an end. We'd like to thank you very much for coming, and we usher you back to the NCC. Thank you very much. Bye.
You're welcome back to the studio. So you just heard the EC giving an update. This will be the 7th briefing throughout the election from yesterday. Now, the EC has reiterated the process, that the whole election goes through when they receive results from polling stations through to constituency collation to regional and then to national. Now, gentlemen, I'm sure you heard the EC say that so far, currently, as it stands, they have not received any results at the national level. I don't know if people need to slow down or what we have received, considering that we've in the past also learned that elections are won at the polling stations. Once you have your pink sheet, you know where it's going. Should that be? Should we just wait for the EC, Nana?
Well, basically what the EC is doing now is managing expectations and, of course, the demand on it to do what it is expected to do. And so the EC would put out such information to help you know that, okay, we did say that within 72 hours we would be able to declare. However, the reality is that the process hasn't gotten to the stage where we are able to come out at this time to say anything.
We are not even at 72
if we are
hours yet.
276 constituencies, and as at now, the EC is telling us that not a single result has been transferred or transmitted to the National Collation Center, then of course, please, they are telling us to relax. Go about your normal business. We said 72 hours. We are not even there yet. So relax. Don't put pressure on us. Allow us the room, the time, and the sanity to be able to effectively deal with this, because it's a figures game. Yeah. It's a numbers game. And if you get it wrong, you mess up a lot of things. And so basically that's what it, and you can also understand with over 18 million voters, over 40,000 polling stations, 276 constituencies, clearly, it would take a while. And it wasn't as smooth a process as we would want to believe. Generally, we can say it was peaceful, but we are here, we have reported, we have discussed, we have spoken about the pockets of violence, the chaos that has characterized the process in certain areas. And so, although voting officially ended at 5 p.m., the processes after the close of polls did not all commence and end at the same time. And so basically that's what the EC is saying, that allow us the room and the time and space to operate. We have said we'll give you the results in 72 hours. We are working towards that. But as at yet, not a single result has been transferred or transmitted to the National Collation Center.